Hello and welcome to the Room of Randomness. Today we continue Helluva Boss with Episode 3, Spring Broken. So our episode begins with IMP carpooling to work. I'm surprised Blitz and Luna don't live at the office. But just before they can park...
Holy shit! Oh, you suck for life, do ya?
I'm mixed on this line because the editing goes so fast you can't tell that he's reading what's on the license plate. But that's exactly the kind of out-of-context insult Blitz would throw, so it feels like it doesn't matter. Anyway, it turns out that Blitz is very familiar with the owner of this car.
I should have known you'd be here. I can smell fish for miles, which is odd because I believe the nearest ocean is 3 rings down!
What ring is that, and why does it have an ocean? Me.
And I should have known you'd be here when I heard the Amber Alerts.
Yikes.
Oh yeah? I'm surprised they let your fat ass out of rehab. I can see you're still a drunken whore.
I'm surprised hell even has rehab. Unless you gave the Happy Hotel a shot, which I highly doubt.
They let me out because I'm still famous, and rehab is for sad loser wash-ups. So your sister says hi.
No idea if that's just an insult or a lore detail. So Veroska here has apparently stolen IMP's allotted parking space, and Blitz is not happy about it.
Hold on! You better move that pussy wagon right now, or I'm gonna...
You'll what?
Or I'll call HR.
I mean, if they have things like rehab, why not an HR department?
You know Verosika Mayday?
Huh? Oh, yeah, I heard. Yeah, we dated.
Is there a single demon in hell that Blitz hasn't screwed in every meaning of the term?
What was sex with her like?
Billy!
What? It's a pop star. You'd want to know what sex with Michael Crawford was like.
Touche.
Maybe I'm just naive, but what does being famous have to do with lovemaking ability?
Sir, how about you let me go in and try to reason with her? I don't really listen to what's classified as pop genre music.
Oh great, Moxie's one of those assholes. So Moxie goes in, only to have Veroska and the other succubi go into him, as it were. And since apparently that was the last straw, Blitz decides to make a bet that he and his team can kill more people than Veroska and her, I don't know, proteges can sleep with by the end of the day. Fortunately for me, the show doesn't go into that much detail.
We pile all the bodies into a big fucking canoe. We push said canoe into some water. We light it on fire to attract the sharks and eagles and shit. Maybe a goose too. Fuck it.
Peace was never an option.
Any questions?
Yeah. Why was that nonsense?
That wasn't a question.
That wasn't a plan. A what now?
I'm calling you slow, Moxie. God, why don't you learn to take criticism, you talentless baby-dicked troll?
Well, why don't you take an art class?
Why don't you see how expensive they are?
My god, I think I found the most perfect visual representation of a flame war.
Hey, is there a way I can come with you guys this time?
Absolutely not. I forbid it. Not gonna happen. Sorry, sweetie. Spring break is no place for young, vulnerable goth girls. You know, the kind of freaks up there who drool all over you.
Wow, way to call out your fan base. Respect.
Do you have a human disguise?
Yeah, don't you? You 3 have been screwing around on Earth this whole fucking time without human disguises?
I mean, she's right to get pissed at them, but it does make me wonder, are human disguises like a valuable commodity that they just can't afford, like glamour in the Fable comics?
I think you're missing the biggest issue, sir. Isn't it crucial to have a client who demands enough kills to win this bet? We aren't just going up to massacre.
Morally, Moxie has a point. Sort of. But really, what is stopping them from just doing that?
Sir, there is no way we are going to get enough clients by the end of the day with one poorly spelled, bad grammar flyer.
So this is the kind of show where how successful the company is entirely dependent on the needs of the joke. Good to know. So our protagonists go up to Earth and... And hold. The writers looked into the darkest abyss proclaiming, "Thou holds no fear over us," before throwing themselves in, screeching, "Yeet!" After a brief murder montage, we see how Verostica plans to win the bet, as apparently she's just as famous on Earth as she is in Hell. And apparently she's also part siren, because she starts singing a song that gets these spring breakers in the mood to... me 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 me. Yeah, that. As for the song itself, I'm not too crazy about it. I get that it's supposed to be blatant innuendo. Hell, the song is called Vacate a Bone Town. It just kind of feels like background noise to me. I mean, I guess that could also be the point, as these kids are supposed to be more focused on the aforementioned vacay, but regardless, I just find it kind of bland. Which is sad, because Verosca's voice actress is a fantastic singer. Hell, she sings the song we use for the title sequence of this show. Me 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 me. Meanwhile...
Oh, whoa, what are you? A leprechaun?
Yeah, pretty cool, huh? But you sure as shit ain't gonna tell nobody.
And thus explaining why the imps can get away with no disguises. If anyone even recognizes what they are, they just kill them.
Now, who wants a piece of this?
Okay, I don't care how drunk and or horny these guys are. If a pop star throws anything into the crowd, not only is it not gonna get ignored, there will be bloodshed over it. Meanwhile, Luna does about as good a job of flirting as I do.
That's hot. I mean, like, literally, you know, because vortexes, you know, they give off heat. Probably, right?
Me 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 me. Hey! I mean, accurate, but hey!
My friends call me Tex.
Oh, yeah? I wish I had friends. I mean, I don't. I don't have friends.
Me 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 me.
Am I interrupting something?
Nah, man, just having a conversation.
Conversation leads to HPV.
I think you skipped a few steps there. And now Blitz and Luna really get into it.
Because I adopted you, and that should mean something.
Oh, what does it matter? You're not my real dad. I was almost 18.
And all the fans who worked so hard on art featuring Blitz and Puppy Luna are drinking their own tears. While that's going on, M&M are trying to get some actual work done until...
Ugh! Oh my god, it's a fucking possum!
Oh, crumbs.
I got it.
Okay, ignoring the fact that these idiots clearly have no idea what a possum looks like, why would you ruin so much perfectly good beer by throwing a disease-ridden rodent into it?
You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. He'll get over it. He always does.
Actually, yes he will. In fact, this little spat is never brought up again. So Millie frees a now drunk Moxie from the keg, but before we can enjoy the hilarity that entails, the fish from earlier attacks.
Ooh! Fish.
Oh come on, you know the proper response to that.
That's a lot of fish.
Okay, now you can reasonably wonder how she got taken out by a bottle.
I don't think this belonged to any of us. Would be a shame if anyone found out you guys were behind a giant monster fish in the human world.
Yeah, it would. What's also a shame is that you surrendered your evidence of this!
You know, we could keep this little B-movie scene on the down low if you agree to let us use that parking space.
Fine.
We fucking won!
I mean, you probably did, even without the blackmail. After all, you guys kept killing even after the mood was ruined. After Luna gets her hopes dashed by learning that Tex has a girlfriend, she and the imps return to Hell just as the police arrive to arrest the succubi. Why? They have no reason to believe they aren't just victims of the beach attack, if they even know about it. Anyway, this episode was fun. It was a little too horny at times for my taste, but the dive into Blitz and Luna's relationship and the wholesome, if not sadistic, comedy from Millie and Moxie, among other things, more than makes up for it. If you know what you're getting into, and quite frankly by this point you should, it's a good watch. This has been The Room of Randomness, and stay tuned for episode 4.